as I'm sitting here now, I believe the police said they would check with the upstairs tenants and the downstairs. The problem with the heating isn't going on. So I'm laying here now and there doesn't seem to be a problem. So I will give it a few minutes. So obviously it's some sort of something that they can turn on with the furnace. It's freezing in here. Or the wiring, or there's some device. I don't understand. I tried to give the benefit of the doubt and saying, somebody had said maybe it was the radiant floor heating. I had to close off the vent because oftentimes there'll be chemical smells. It's not working. It seemed to be a furnace problem. The landlord said it was the blower. He supposedly repaired the blower. He put in a thermostat, he said, so it kicks on and off, but obviously it's not going, that's not what's going on in this apartment. The hallway is very warm. There doesn't seem to be a problem. I've opened the door sometimes and just let my apartment warm up. The ongoing parties I have been just unbearable because the chemical smells in the hallway and the different smells people say. People are explaining on my channel about meth or crack. I don't know about those things. I don't know what they smell like. All I know is I get very sick, vomiting, diarrhea. I don't believe it's just drugs. I believe there's it might have been with the furnace, or I showed you tonight about something being sprayed in the corners. That's why I had the cardboard up. And it seems to be when they're partying. This is just an ongoing kind of like they go in and out all day long, all night long, partying, and it seems to be connected with that. And they'll usually, the last time they banged on my door, like I said, the police have been here a few times already. One time with the women downstairs, one time with my bathroom, the water just gave way. One time because there were gunshots. And another time I called them because it sounded like an animal was being abused in the hallway, a dog. But right now, as I sit here, the burning sensation has stopped with the floor. So I'm gonna sit here for a minute and just see. Yep, it's cold to the touch. The floor should be basically cold when you walk on it. If heat does rise, so sometimes people do have a warm, look at this with these white things. Sometimes people do have a warm floor because there's so much heat, but that's not the case here. Usually the floor is cold, except in areas where it feels like somebody's got a blowtorch on you, or some kind of heating element, some kind of heating device that follows you around the room, and it's usually when they're partying. There'll be a bunch of men up there or downstairs, and this is what they'll do. And it can be pretty frightening. I mean, you're here alone, you're trying to sleep, you're not trying to bother anybody. I do go to sleep, relatively early. I've been exhausted because I haven't been getting any sleep, and this is what goes on with the party. And this is 5 months. I keep saying 4 months, but it's been 5 months now, and I have not had a night's sleep since I've been here. And this burning sensation goes on all the time. I don't know whether it's something with the wiring, whether it's something with my refrigerator, because often my refrigerator will be shut off. It'll make loud crackling noises, and then it'll come back on. So I would believe that the landlord or National Grid or somebody would want to check it and make sure that it's taken care of. But the maintenance man doesn't seem to think there's a problem. But it's becoming more deliberate because the tenants here have become more aggressive with letting me know that I'm the problem, or I'm making this up, or this is what we're doing because we're partying and having a good time or whatever. I don't know. You try to come up to be reasonable with things to try to resolve that problem. I would like to sleep. I said that I would look for another place because there's ongoing problems with the furnace. So he said that's fine. He'd give me my security. He'd break the lease. It was no problem. And we agreed that I would look, and I'm, trying to look for another place. So in the meantime, I would, ask that people, stop adding to the problems here, get along until I can leave and move on, and these people can be, get on with their lives. So as I sit here right now, there's no burning, there's no problem with the mattress pad, or excuse me, my camping bag. So obviously, when the police come here, and they've been here before, things, are somewhat normal here, and everybody stops with the games that they're playing. So obviously, it's deliberate. So I appreciate the police coming here, because now I can see that this is deliberate. So thank you, Amsterdam Police, for showing up and making a check tonight, because obviously this is what's going on here. It seems deliberate, until something else presents itself that they can explain to me, that there's some rational reason for this. Be safe, guys.